Harrison Swartz here for Hopkins Athletics with Johns Hopkins head baseball coach Bob Babb. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing great. Ready for the season, Harrison.
40th year at the helm. How does it feel to be around here for 40 years?
It feels great. When I think about it, I think there's no way it's been 40 years, and it's actually been 46 years since I first set foot on this campus. But I've enjoyed every minute, and am still enjoying it today.
Tough schedule to start the season. As always, you like to, put some pressure on your guys early on. How can this team bounce back from last year with such an tough schedule early on?
Well, I don't know that necessarily bouncing back is. We lost some tough games at the end of the year to Swarthmore, obviously, although we had played very well and we had leads in those games late. A couple of injuries to our relief pitchers really hampered us, and we couldn't close those games out. So bouncing back, I'm not sure is the right word. We're determined to hopefully be better this year, and the way you get better is playing against good competition early, and then when the season wears on, you've seen what the best teams can do and what your team can do.
Overall, what are your expectations for the team this year?
I expect us to compete in every game. I think we have a very good offense this year, maybe better than we've had in the past. The key will be staying healthy, which we did not do last year, particularly our pitching staff. If our staff stays healthy, then I think we will be, a top 20 type of team. If we don't, we won't be.
Losing guys like A. Ross and Nick Burns and Nick Bodner, they put together quite a few innings for you last year, a number of wins. How do you replace them? What's the rotation going to look like?
Well, the funny thing is their innings are going to really be tough to replace. I think their overall record might have been 9-4 or something like that. So most of our decisions were made by other pitchers. We need a healthy Preston Betts. We need a healthy Sean McCracken. We need a healthy Jack Bunning. We need a healthy Harrison Folk to kind of be key starters. But then maybe most importantly, we need a healthy Josh Heshka in the bullpen to close out games that were ahead, which didn't happen last year.
Can you talk about the freshman class at all? Who are we going to see contribute? Will any of the freshman pitchers be contributors this year?
Yeah, we have a couple freshman pitchers who may contribute a little bit, although that is not the strength, I think, of our freshman class. The strength of our freshman class is we have some really talented, physically pretty big kids who I think will be very, very good players, particularly offensive players for us down the road. I think some of them will get time this year. In fact, I know some of them will. But I think next year you will see a lot of sophomores making a huge impact on our offensive team. Not so much pitching-wise. I think next year's freshman class will be loaded with pitchers, whereas this year's class is pretty much loaded with hitters.
Last question for you, Coach. What are you looking forward to most in your 40th season?
Warm weather. Now, seriously, what I'm looking forward to is having our team play to its potential, again, staying healthy. I think we'll compete, and I think if we do play to our abilities, we'll be able to match up with pretty much anyone.
Thanks, Coach. Best of luck this year.
Thanks, Harrison. Look forward to working with you.